Your
So why are
delivery.
you worried about me?
I'm not worried about you. I have every
So
right
why
to
did you have something to
know
say about me?
because I have every right to voice my opinion.
All right, so go ahead and let me hear it.
I don't like your delivery. What you say is very silly to me.
What's silly?
Y'all talking about Bumble? I did meet the sugar daddy I've known for like about 3 years. I met him on OK Cupid. He's been trying to give me an apartment for like the past month.
So you're
And
asking for advice right now, Kay? Are you asking for advice?
oh no, I'm not asking for advice. I'm just spilling the tea right now. Turns out on the apartment, he's always giving me money or whatever. When the apartment application came back, it got denied because of his rental history. So, but he acts like he just, Kay's so messy. Am I messy for this? I don't want to be messy. Never mind. I don't want to be messy. I don't want to be messy. Let me not be messy.
Almost
It's just that
2,000 people
it's just that
looking.
I'm
Almost
just letting
2,000.
y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know don't go onto these apps expecting this and that, and then they lie to you and they act like they have all this and all that. I just want to let y'all know, stay on your stay on your P's and Q's. That's all I wanted to say.
Are you dating guys your age? Because you're 21, right, Kay?
Yes.
Okay, so how's dating for you right now?
Pretty well. Yeah. It's going good. I don't have no problem with that.
Okay. Are you looking for a relationship, like a serious one?
No.
Okay. All right. Because I think even last time we spoke about this, I think you're looking for someone who's generous and
Yeah.
who will fully provide for you.
I already have
Mhm.
somebody that I love and that loves me and already knows the whole sugar daddy thing because I don't do nothing with these men. He knows about that. He's
And
my
how old?
age.
He's your age.
Yeah. He's a few months older than me. I am
Okay.
21.
And he's okay with that, Kay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. The young girls of today are different. You guys are different. Okay. 21 is different than 2024.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like in our head, we got somewhere we want to be. We don't want to waste no time.
And
Me,
where's it that you want to be, Kay? Where's
I
it
grew
that
up,
you want to be?
I grew up with a single mother. I want
Mhm.
to be with someone that can do this and that for me, and I don't have to ask, and I don't have to be in need of anything because I already grew up like that. So I have standards. I know what I want. Some people out here don't have standards, and then they can deal with those guys that don't get them no flowers or don't take them on dates. They can deal with that, but me, no.
Okay.
So before we go back, the question of the night: what do modern women deserve? Because we can do this all night, example after example. What do they deserve? All right, that's the $1,000,000 question.
Crystal was right. She said she came up with a single mom, absent father. So you was right, Crystal.
This is my point. With the girlies like this, I call them girlies. It's ghouls. Those are the pick-mes who want to sit here and hate me. Then we got the girlies who just want better, but they don't know. Then we got the goddesses who understand who they fully are. And we have the gays who are just free. Okay. And what I'm saying is, she is at a point mentally where she really doesn't comprehend what she's really asking for. She's young and dumb.
God dang it, David.
Shout out to Damon and Richard Media standing on business. What you got to say about these young women, right?
Don't be
Like I
scared.
just
Don't be scared. Pick me.
are they wives? Are these future wives? What are we looking at?
I would say no. I would
Do you
say
wonder? Do you question why men are getting their passports when this is the dating market? I just brought up example after example after example.
no, I don't question it. I mean, I say all the time that I feel like the younger generation is lost. I feel like, but that's our fault. It's not that much my fault because I'm a millennial. So it's like I'm raising Gen Z, but my Gen Z was born in 2011 at the end of the line. But this is what happens when you only give children mothers. I don't care what nobody say. Like, your mother is going to your mother that's not a wife is going to teach you how to be a single mom. Your mother that is not a wife is going to tell you to stay single. My mama do it to me. Your mother that is not a wife is not going to encourage you to do anything other than be a problem. That's all they teach us to do. And then they tell us this in the, we don't want you to be controlled and we don't want you to do this. When in reality, mothers should just be teaching us how to select better men. Mothers should be teaching us what to look out for. Teach me a red flag. Don't tell me to don't deal with a buster. Give me a breakdown of what a buster is so I know
There you
not to
go.
be in his face. Women need to be more on top of their daughters and mindful of who they're dating. Like when you see your daughter showing up with a clown, don't encourage it. Tell her to get out that man's face. Like that man can't do nothing for you. So it's just like, I don't know. Like I can come on here and have these internet conversations, but my reality is so much different from this because we don't play with donkeys in this family. We have a legacy. Who we attach to this family matters. Like, shit, the one little felon we got in the family, it's like, God damn, if you don't get your shit together. So it's like, y'all just encouraging this. It'd be weird to me. So it's like that. I would just say stay away from young girls that's like that. Cause yeah, you want a better life, but what are you doing to get it? You claim you're not laying up with these older men, but
Man, that's what
honey, I
all
don't
the
believe
cap.
that. I don't believe that for 1 second.
Man.
Let me share this story, y'all, for real. Like when I was 22 and I was humbled real fast. My mechanic had a crush on me and I stayed with a mechanic with a crush on me. And he was like, you want to be like a sugar baby? And I was like, I don't think so, because I feel like older men are having sex. And he was like, well, it's a sugar daddy like in the shop now if you want to go talk to him. So I go inside the shop. This man was 65 years old. And this the man who he's like, oh, you fine. He's like, how old are you? So I'm like, I'm 22. And he was like, yeah, you perfect to be on my roster. And I was like, oh, what's the requirements? And he's like, you gotta suck it for at least 2 hours. And I was like, suck what? Suck what? And he was like, that's just the beginning. Like, he was like, and I got these pills, girl, you're going to be going all night. And I was like, no, thank you. It's not enough money in the world, baby. I will go to work. Okay. So it's just like, it's all about your program. My mama told me not to be a side chick or a busted open baby because I can get more from being a wife. But if your mama not teaching you that, you're gonna repeat some stupid cycles. So just be mindful. Upbringing matters to me. I think upbringing is very important. So
I mean, I agree to a certain extent, but I don't.
Yeah, because that was sort of to your generation, Heathen Queen. Why do y'all tell women not to get in relationships with men? Because y'all had bad experience.
I mean, I've never heard that I've heard that from my generation, and it started from my generation on. I mean, I was told, to go get my degree and do this, that, and the third. I was told all of those things, but I had already made up my mind that I wanted to be married and then be a wife. So I never really went along with the program of not needing a man and not wanting to get married. I think it's a generational thing. It has nothing to do with single motherhood. It has nothing to do with anything regarding just the Black community. It's the whole across the whole board. 90% of the young people under 40 don't want to get married. So it has nothing to do with single motherhood. It has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with this generation under 40 that doesn't see the benefits of being married, white, Black, Hispanic that don't want to get married. I mean, because there's several studies that say over 80% of the generation under 40 don't want to get married. They don't see the benefit in being married. It has nothing to do with single motherhood. It has nothing to do with the Black community. It has nothing to do with that. It's all the way across the board. So I think it was a matter of the generation before that told them they needed to go to college, get a degree, do what they needed to do, not do what they needed to do. And so therefore, once they decided that these people didn't need to get married, the whole generation after that said, oh, I don't even need to be bothered with a man. I can have a baby. I can do all of these things without a man. So let's not even worry about getting married. So I think that whole generation from then on, from under 40 on down says, forget it. Not getting married. White, Black, Hispanic. It don't matter what household you come from. Single, married, whatever. Okay. So it's just a whole
I
bunch.
disagree, and I only disagree because single motherhood started going crazy when in the late 80s. Late 80s babies is the 40-year-olds. That's us. That's me, my generation, millennials. So if that's when single motherhood shot up
So
and women were breaking up
too?
families, how on God's green earth can we not say that we
So
not
white
repeating
parents
what we
too?
see?
So white parents too?
White parents don't.
Hispanic parents too?
There
85% of all the people under 40 don't want to get married. 85%. That's white,
other
black,
races
and Hispanic.
are watching us because we were the community that was pushing it. So if if you listen, they use us. Well, black women did it for so long without men. Black women, you women are so strong. I hate when other races come and say that to me. Y'all so strong. We want to be more like y'all because we thought we had to be with our men this whole time, but y'all have showed us that welfare is the way. So no.
So the black community started it, but now it's everybody.
But now everybody is picking it up. But that's because black people create culture. And if black people would have been out here pushing families,
we're not talking about who started. We're talking about how it is today.
Today, because they're still following us. Everybody follows our culture regardless. Right. If we have a better culture, we would have more to stand on.
So that means that the whole culture under 40 has the same issue. 85% has the issue of getting married.
But somebody had to raise us and teach us that.
But we're not talking about the beginning.
Wake up at 18 and say, I don't want no family.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the beginning. We're talking about the end. We're talking about the result today. Now, 85%.
The result is they've seen too many families not existing, so they didn't decide to do it.
So how is it that the white community is following us? So they just followed us right down the rabbit hole?
Literally, yeah. they see that statistically we are not dying. We're not dying out, not being married. We are still able to sustain households. So they're seeing that and being like, I'm out here. And white women are belittled by their men. They're belittled by their men. Yes, it is how it works because
you got Hispanic people doing the same thing. And Hispanic families are primarily traditional. So why are the
Hispanic people are still married at like a 85-90% rate? So with the 10% of people, the little bit, and then the goofy women that's not getting married is not getting married because of what? Because they chasing money. If you sit down and talk to a traditionalist Hispanic person, they still maintaining their families. That's only a small minority that's running behind us. I just disagree. And this is because y'all generation be big on it, but y'all definitely push that down on us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And it's like y'all seeing the examples of y'all mothers being belittled and not having a space to talk and feeling limited. So y'all took that and was like, I'm not going to let my man limit me. I'm going to go run off and get the education. So then when y'all got the program in y'all daughters, it is education is more important. You don't need a family. You don't need a man for nothing. You can do it all by yourself. Like that's literally the programming that was told to us. So I don't understand how that can be said for 40 years and then we not expecting people to do it.
But we're not arguing that it's not being done. We're just arguing at the percentage of who's doing it. And we're saying the bulk of people under 40 are not getting married. 15%, maybe 15% of the population, 20% of the population in America is getting married. That's a terrible number under the age of 40. That's a terrible number for the people under the age of 40.
So what do you think your generation taught us to make us value marriage?
I didn't say they taught us anything. I don't know what they taught you. I was raised around people who've been married. I've never had one person in my family not been married. My parents were married. I was married. My brothers were married. I don't know single household.
Pygmy is saying, what did your generation teach our generation to value marriage?
What did y'all?
I'm saying the women taught the women not to depend on a man. That's what the women of my generation before me taught me.
Do you think that was counterproductive?
Huh?
Do you think that was counterproductive? You think that was bad?
It was good for why they told them. They told them that because they weren't getting married. So if you're not getting married, you have to take
overall. But here's the thing: overall, that was terrible. Overall, was that advice good to the offspring? Are we happy with our spring are at now? Was that good advice?
Well,
has it proven to be good advice?
If you knew the exact reason as to why people didn't get,
has it proven to be good advice?
No, I'm saying if I knew why people
I'm
didn't get
I'm
married.
saying has it proven to be good advice?
What do you think
I
the
don't
reason
know.
is?
What I'm
Genuinely.
saying is I don't know the reason why people didn't get married. I don't know the reason why people
You
don't
don't
get
know
married.
the reason?
No.
You don't. What do you think the reason is? Like, you don't have a thought of what you think is going on? Like, if you
People
give a
just don't want to get
hypothetical-
married. They don't have a reason to get married. If you can have a baby outside of marriage, why would you get? If you could get a baby from a woman outside of marriage, why would you need to marry her? I can get the milk for free. Why would I need to get married?
Having a baby is not the only reason to be married. Okay, that's just a fraction of it. One thing for sure.
What's the positives for getting married?
Structure, duty, responsibility, building healthy and strong communities. We are nothing apart. That's what it is. That's why people can come and destroy us at the drop of a dime, because we don't have any guards in place. We're nothing. We're doomed. We're lost. Like, what do you mean?
Right. I mean, there's varied reasons as to why people didn't get married. You have the whole generation under 40 not really wanting to get married, not even attempting to get married. The percentage is like 80%. There's something else going on besides single people telling you not to get.
Wow.
I mean, that just showed right there we're not getting anywhere by not moving forward. We need to move forward. Doesn't care if it was grandmama's fault, mama's fault. What we gonna do now? And I'm here.
Well, I think we we do have to have the conversation and say point, see whose fault it is, but accountability is healing. So that I think that's what we overall looking for, everyone to be accountable and to heal. It's all about healing.
Hold on. Holy hell. What y'all doing, man? So Pick Me got 5, probably about 4 now. Pick Me probably down to 3 minutes. I guess this is what? It's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
And maybe because you grew up with a single mom who only could do her best.
Exactly.
You feel like you may have missed out on a lot of things. So now you date men primarily for their money. It's just a question. It's not a judgment thing. I'm just asking.
I didn't start really because the guy that I'm with, I mean, he works, but he doesn't, he's not bringing in 6 figures. And he's who I actually love. But when it comes to I just want a little sugar daddy on the side with no sugar. That's what and who's gonna judge me for that,
And what are you doing to work on yourself? Do you have your own business? Are you working on yourself? Are you using the money that you have to start a lash line, a lip gloss line, so you still have a little change in case of a rainy day, in case of anything? Okay, you're in school. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I say even something small where you can ship something out. Because you like makeup, so I would do something with makeup. All right. Okay. Thank you, Kay. Come back. Keep us updated and stay safe, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Kay says she's into it.
Do modern women deserve 50-50 partnerships, or do they deserve full providers? These 100K bill payers.
Well, no one deserves anything. Let's just make that clear. You get what you qualify for. So when anytime a woman be like, I deserve this, I deserve that, I die a little bit on the inside because it's an ignorant statement. And sometimes when men do it, I die even more because that's some female shit. You shouldn't say you don't deserve nothing. You get what you work for, you get what you qualify for, you get what you earn. Now, do most of these women qualify for the stuff they asking for? Not in my opinion. They're giving themselves and their womb to too many men, a lot of other kids, and but in the Black community, we got a 58% obesity problem, and we got some of the most overweight women, but the most demanding, and that's a problem in itself. So that deserve stuff and all that, wanting this kind of man and taking care of and sugar babies and all this. You don't deserve nothing, and most of them don't qualify. And yeah, that's just my humble opinion.
Okay. So here we go. We at the top of the hour. Y'all know what it is. Crystal
Hey,
back.
Crystal.
Welcome back, Crystal.
Hi,
Hey,
beautiful
Crystal. How you doing
ladies.
How you doing this evening?
Oh, excellent as always. How are you, Gwen?
I'm doing very well. You said I might need your help.
Well, no,
You
I'm
said I was
grateful.
a pick me and I may need your help.
I just put the word out for all the ladies out there that were pick-mes and hit dog hollers. So are you
No,
hit?
you actually pointed out me saying I'm a pick me and that I need your help.
Do you need my help?
No, ma'am, I'm very happily married. Don't work at home. Haven't worked and been at home. My children very happy.
So
I
why are
just
you
don't
worried
like your
about me?
delivery. Like your
So why are you
delivery.
worried about me?
I'm not worried about you. I have every
So
right
why
to
did you have something to
myself
say about me?
because I have every right to voice my opinion.
All right, so go ahead and let me hear it.
I don't like your delivery. What you say is very silly to me
What's silly?
because you have a lot of comments about the guy that was dusty, but then you have sympathy for these little
Would you
304s that
date
come on
him?
the show.
And you didn't answer my question. Answer your question. Would you date him?
Would I date him? I don't know nothing about him. I
Because
don't
you're
even know him.
married.
I have a man.
Exactly.
I have a
Exactly.
husband.
Me too. So my point is he was
Where is your
dust.
husband? Because I'm trying to figure out. See, my husband work out of town. But if you have a
Is
husband,
he
why
a
you up
truck
late at night on
driver?
the show talking
Is
all
he
this
a
mess?
40-year? Is he, baby, don't come for me because I'm gonna give it to you.
No, you
First
can't
off,
come
I
for
come
me
in
at
love.
all.
So
I
when you
already
try to
came for you and
All right,
snatched
ladies,
you
let's
up.
not. I'm gonna take it down because I don't want y'all to get personal up here. Like I said, if y'all got a
don't
topic,
make it personal, and I won't make it personal. Don't come for me, and I won't come for you. If you're a happily married woman, what the fuck you worried about me for, bitch?
See, that's what I'm
Because
talking
I'm
about. If
happily
I was
married
your
as well.
husband, you wouldn't have a husband. That's crazy. So
Guess
unclassy.
what? Your husband out of town fucking a hoe for $20. Truck drivers, $40 a week. Come correct, bitch. Don't ever come for me because I'm gonna send you where you came from. If I'm coming in love,
All right,
No,
all right,
Crystal.
if you
No,
come in hate,
Crystal.
get ready
No,
for it. Stop
Crystal.
playing with me.
all right,
Stop it.
relax,
Stop
relax.
it.
Don't play
Stop
with
it,
me.
Crystal.
Don't
Stop
play
it,
with me.
Crystal.
Toodles.
Don't do it, Crystal.
Crystal
Crystal
sounds
got
so
30 minutes.
angry.
That's
For some, you
that's
know
30
what?
minutes.
For Crystal supposed to have patience, Crystal cannot even teach a dog. So unclassy. I don't see what any man would deal with her.